Hello everyone. So I've got a box here. It says fragile. I'm wearing bear ears. That means the logical conclusion obviously is that we are unboxing and trying out the new Animal Crossing New Horizons makeup collection from Colourpop. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right and stuff. I wasn't planning on doing this today. I just looked at my email and saw that my package got delivered and I rushed outside, grabbed it. My neighbor's having a party next door, so we're gonna have a party here. We're gonna unbox this and try some stuff out. So I'm gonna crack this puppy open, maybe, with some glittery scissors. Ooh, okay. There's already little leaves on the box. I'm probably not gonna keep the box. Ooh, maybe I will. It says, I had these made especially for island residents. I might keep this box. So everything in here is bubble wrapped up. I'm gonna take the whole thing out so we can look at the box. It says Colourpop and it's got the New Horizons. I wish the outside of the box was cute too. I guess it's the right font. And we're gonna crack this puppy open. I'm gonna try not to drop anything. I better set it on the desk. I'm also probably gonna keep looking this way instead of at you because I haven't done this in a while. Oh well. So we've got a little card. Thanks a latte. Nothing Animal Crossing themed about that. I'm not gonna show you all my address. That'll go out in the box. They sent little stickers. I love it. I love stitches. One of my favorites. And Isabel, Bunny, Rosie, I think, Fauna, and I want to say Jambette, but that might not be right. So you can all roast me. I'm a fake fan apparently. I don't think I've ever had a frog in my village though, so I don't really know any of their names. Okay, what do we start with though? Stickers aside, although those are very exciting. Let's start with this glitter, the loose glitter. Billionaire. You can see it's got that like 3D bubble. I'm definitely keeping these boxes. These are so cute. It is in the shade, I think the shade is Billionaire, but I'm not sure because it also says on the back of it, glitterily obsessed. So I'm not sure if it's like a Billionaire glitter in the shade glitterally obsessed or what. There's little triangles, like when you're, I don't know if you can see that, like the terraforming pattern. The lighting is bad, I'm sorry. Just adorable packaging. Oh my god. Okay, so the shade, okay, the product is Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gel in the shade Billionaire. And it's really cold, so it's like frosty right now. It's really cold here. I ran outside without the proper clothes. I was wearing clothes, but you know, no sweatshirt, and I did not realize that it was like 19 degrees out. So it's cold. Everything is kind of cold right now, but you can see that this is very glittery. We're gonna open it up. It's, I don't know if bells are supposed to be like off-centered like this, and I just have never noticed, but that is an interesting detail. Usually I am one of those people who likes things that are like centered, so bothers me slightly, but we'll allow it. Okay, so this is a gel. So I don't know if it's frozen at all. Oh my god, it's scented. What? I didn't know any of this was scented. It smells like watermelon. It smells like watermelon. It's literally, it's just like watermelon jelly with glitter in it. What? That's so sparkly. I'm excited. I'm gonna do a look with this after we've opened everything up, but I have to find a way to incorporate this. Is this an eye product or is it just for your face? I don't know, it doesn't say. Maybe it says it on the box. I'll look into that later. But it does have like a cap so you aren't, you know, spilling jelly, and it's got a little tab to pull it off and on with. Oh, like that. But yeah, this smells really good. I don't know if it's intentionally watermelon or if that was like an accident. I love it though. Okay, so the next thing in the stack here, this is all bubble wrapped so well. Wow, I don't usually buy stuff from Colourpop, but now I'm thinking maybe I should. We're gonna open the Balloon Pop Super Shock Shadow. This is an interesting shape. So it's a present obviously, but it's not like the normal present. Like it's not a square, a cube. But you can tell that this one has a little outline of like a bunny villager on it with balloons. That is so cool. I don't remember what the shade here is, or like what color it's supposed to be. So we'll see. And this again has that repeating pattern inside. I love this packaging. Obsessed with it. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is pretty standard packaging on there. It's like a red metallic, in case you can't tell. And it twists open. That is looking a little funky. I think maybe this got broken. Oof. So, ooh, yeah, it's crumbling. This broke, so I might have to contact someone about that. It also just like dropped a bunch of pieces all over my white desk. So that's a little rough. But it is like a baby, like a blush pink eyeshadow. It's like I'm picking up like a crumble here, a crumble. It's a very soft eyeshadow. It's very soft. Which is probably also how it ended up like crumbling. It's kind of disappointing, but we're getting the disappointment out of the way. Hopefully the rest is okay. That makes me a little nervous. So it's definitely very glittery though. It's all over my hands from trying to clean it up a little bit. Very glad I am, oh, it's very glittery. I'm trying to wipe it off and it's like making my hands completely covered in glitter. It is in fact shocking. So we're gonna put the cap back on this poor little broken sole and set it off to the side. I'm gonna try not to get glitter on everything now. Let's do the blush next. So this is the Flower Power blush. It's got rosy, goldy, and bunny, I think, on it. And it's, again, the same packaging inside as the rest with the pink. And it's got like a little shade sticker on there, but you can remove that. And it's really like the same as the outside box on this one. The back is exactly the same. I guess wait, how do you know what this is the back? This is the front? That's a weird choice to me, to make them look exactly the same. This little plastic thing in here. And it does not, so it's magnetic. It doesn't open all the way, like flat open, it doesn't seem like very easily. I think it can. It's got a little mirror there. Hello to the camera, hello. And this just smells like makeup. I did not sniff the loose eyeshadow. I assume that also smells like makeup. But I have a feeling this is the shade I'm gonna put on when I do my look because I like pink blush. Let's open the other one then. This one has an orange windflower on it and one of the hamsters and I think Fauna and Stitches and our lovely little frog that I don't remember the name of, unless I said the right name. This is Flower Tender. And again, that cute packaging. It also, like, I guess this is the back because it's got the Nintendo thing, and yeah, that's the back. There's the front. Magnetic again, of course, a little mirror. And I like the imprint of the flower on there. This looks very shimmery. Was the other one shimmery? Yes. Okay, so they're both shimmery. I feel like everything I swatch is gonna be like a little shimmery just because I'm covered in that glitter, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna like, it's very soft. Everything is really cold right now. You can see it's very pinky. I have very pale skin, so it's gonna reflect like the yellow light in here, but you can tell that I don't know why I swatched it here. That's the most awkward place to do that, but it's pigmented. It's pigmented. We'll do the orange one too. So we'll go in with this one. Very tempted to like circle the inside of the flower here. Sniffing as well. I have to sniff everything. So then again, I'm like, how do I block this light and show you this correctly? There we go. It's a little bit orangey, but still very obviously more like a peach. It's not like wearing like Cheeto dust. And just so you can see, I'm gonna put those next to each other. This one is way more pigmented. Oh my gosh. Definitely a difference. Interesting. And I will shut those. I noticed as it was just sitting here, it doesn't like immediately shut. You do have to like, you know. So, moving on. Let's do the lipsticks. I'm saving the eyeshadow palettes for last because I'm the most excited about those. So let's do the lipsticks. Let's start with the greens. This is Pick of the Bunch with Pear and Coconut Tree. Just a Tint Mini Duo. Coconut Juice and Incomparable. That is cute and clever. I like that the box has like its own name and the shades also have their own name. I like that. Okay. So that's those two like brownish ones. And this is, well, I assume, okay, so the caps have the corresponding fruit, but there is a shade name on here. It says Incomparable, but it's hard to read. Like the font is like a little bit rubbed off on this one. So we'll see how that holds up. Oh my god, the cap is hard to take off. Like a crayon. This smells also very good, but okay, I have to sniff the other one too. I have to see if they smell the same. No. Okay. This is very obviously a pear scent, which is like weird. I'm not used to an artificial pear scent. So it almost seems like my brain is telling me it's green apple, but I know it's pear. And then this is obviously coconut. And it appears to twist like this. And I'm just gonna like color on my hand with this. So, ooh, that is very, oh my god, I'm so bad at figuring out lighting. That is very, very glossy. Like it is like putting like a butter gloss on. Yeah, it's very scented. You can still smell it, even just with like a little swatch of it. Now I gotta put the right cap back on it. I don't know if these are colors that I would usually wear, but ooh man, I'm into it. This one's very dark. The coconut, it's a little off-putting just because it's like the coconut scent that is in body lotion, but I'll swatch that one. So it just like seems wrong to wear that on my lips. I like that one, I think, more than the light brown, but I think I could get over it. I think I could get over the coconut smell. I'm a person who likes coconut, just FYI for everyone, but that coconut is like straight up like Bath and Body Works coconut lotion. Okay, so let's do the peach one. I'm saving the pinky reds for last because those are always my favorite. So let's do Fruit Roots. This one has peaches and oranges, and this one has, it looks like it's Jay the bird. He was one of my favorites. Even though he was like an athletic villager, I still liked him. Nook, Fauna, Goldie. So this comes with Peach Surprise and Orange Cutie. I love the packaging. They really outdid themselves with the packaging, except on that shadow, because it does not stay in that poor pink Super Shocker shadow. Again, we have our orange look. It's a little hard to like look at for me on the orange background. My eyes just be that way. So here we have Orange Cutie with little oranges, and this looks okay. I guess it on camera it might look very similar to this one, but they are different. And so this one is Peach Surprise. I'm gonna open Orange Cutie first. These are so hard to open. Oh. Okay. Okay. The orange scent is not very strong. And I feel like they went with like an orange cleaner scent more than like an orange juice, which is again a little off-putting, but we'll swatch it. Okay, yeah, so still, this is all honestly very much in like the same color family, a lot of it. So that's more of like a coral color, I would say. Still very buttery. All of these are so buttery, which I know they're lip tints, not lipsticks. So yeah, interesting. It honestly, it kind of looks like just like the heat from my hand makes it look kind of like melted, if the camera would focus on the thing I wanted to focus on. Like just swiping it that one time, it's like it's very sheeny. It looks very melty. But I'm holding out on this peach one. I'm hoping that this one smells better. Okay, yeah. So the peach one, I have a feeling the peach one would give me a headache. Because it's, you know, there was like that cheap, like L'Oreal makeup line, maybe it's L'Oreal, that was like peach scented. This is a stronger peach scent than that, more of like an artificial peach scent. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it, but I feel like it would hurt my head. Yeah, it's a very like, very peachy. I don't know how else to describe it. Well, let's swatch this one. Okay, that looks a little sheer. It also, yeah, it's very, very buttery, and it's like smearing on the container. And I'm not pressing that hard. I really can't get over the smell. I just haven't smelled like a product that smells like this in like a makeup product, especially like knowing that there is like a makeup line that's peach scented. It does not smell like that. Okay, so let's do the pink. So here is the Fruit Basket cherry and apple. I'm very excited. I love cherry things and I love apple things. So there's juicy apple and cherry. I'm hoping that's a pun on Cherry's name from Animal Crossing. Although Cherry is not on this box. Why did you not put Cherry on the box, Colourpop? They used Bunny again. And Isabelle, Rosie, and Peanut, I think is that squirrel. So let's open this up. Ooh, I'm like smearing these on this box as I'm trying to open it. I'm gonna not wipe everything off my hand yet, but try not to get it on the box. These are so liquidy. Okay, so this looks like it's a different color family than the other ones. So we have Juicy Apple, which is this like raspberry color with apples on the cap, and then Cherry Cherry is a cherry red with cherries. This might be my favorite already so far. I am really thinking as I'm holding these about how much this feels like it's for kids a little bit, just because of the like the plastic that they use and the like green, the kid green color, but I feel like that's more of them trying to match an Animal Crossing aesthetic than like them trying to market this to children, which, you know, it's a whole lot to think about. Ooh, this smell, before I even put it up to my nose, hit me already. I love the smell of this one. It smells like those sour apple lollipops that you get. Oh my god, I love it. I'm like, but I love it. Okay, let's, how do I don't want to like mess up my other ones here. This is also a very weird place to swatch something on my hand. I apologize. I like that one. It also is very melty, very buttery, but not smearing as much immediately, although this one feels a little colder than some of the other ones. So, I'm like smelling my hand, and it is making a good like overall fruity smell. But this one so far is the favorite. We'll see if Cherry tops it. Cherry doesn't top it. Nope, this smells like cherry cold medicine. Sorry, Art, I'm sorry, but it does. No hate on them. It also is like a lot drier than the other ones. Like, you don't have the same sheen. Ah, interesting. Let's do our last lippy swatch there. Okay, once it touched my hand, it's more liquidy, but it's so hard to look at the sheen on things because of all that glitter on my hand. I like it. I like the color. Some of these do look a little bit like the color goes on unevenly, but I mean, with a lip tint, you just with your lips, you know? Yeah, I don't like the smell of this one very much, or as much as I hoped I would. So Juicy Apple is the winner for me. I'm gonna wipe these off now, and then we will get into the biggins, or rather, I should say, the little-uns. So I don't know if I'm the only person who thought that those eyeshadow palettes were gonna be like a sizable size. I'm looking at this package. It's very cute, but it's very small. And it's called True Friends. It's got the Able sisters, all three of them. Good to see them together. Timmy and Tommy, Nook, Celeste, Isabelle. Blathers is on this side. There's a little lighthouse. That's interesting. I don't know what this one is supposed to be. It's somebody's shop, but I'm not sure. Please focus. Please. Yeah, I don't know whose that's supposed to be. But let's slide these puppies out and take a look at them. Let's start with the Nook Ink, our green palette. Oh, it's got the shades on the back. I like that it is called Yes, you can't read it. Sorry, I'll read it. Yes, Yes, made in the shade CEO and Water Landing. CEO does have an asterisk. It says it is not intended for use in the immediate eye area, which I know they just have to say that. Doesn't mean that people won't still use them that way. This one's got some plastic on it. There's a little mirror with plastic over it, so it's gonna look bad. Nook and the Nooklings. Oh, okay, so CEO is like a very chunky glitter, so that would be why you wouldn't want it in the eye area. But let's swatch these up, starting with Yes, Yes. I'm gonna swatch these in a place that you can actually see this time. Okay. Yes, Yes is an okay for me. It's a little more blue than I would wear usually, but that's all right. Let's do Made in the Shade. That is this one here. And we'll drag that next to it. Okay. They're very soft. Like, I guess I would say like soft, but also like a little gritty. But that's to be expected, I think, with like glitters. So far I like this one more. Let's do Water Landing. That's the very dark green. This one looks like it's gonna be much more pigmented than the others. Oh yes. Oh, and it goes on a lot better than I like that. Those other two did. I don't think I need to do a double dip on that one. I think it's pretty obvious how that one went on. But I feel like that's to be expected with a dark color. There's so much glitter on me. Let's do CEO now, our big glitter chunky guy. This one is very obviously a different feeling than the other ones. But they're all still very like velvety. So I don't even know if this one's really gonna show. Yeah, this one is like rubbing straight up glitter powder on your skin. So definitely much more transparent than I was expecting. I don't know that you could really tell that that's like a blue-green color. So I don't remember at this moment if the other palettes do the same thing, but I'm kind of hoping not, because you can't really tell a difference on the colors, I assume, at the end, if they all have a shade like that. But we'll see. We're not jumping to conclusions here. We're doing a thorough review. I'm gonna leave those on my arm because whatever. Let's do 5-Star Island, our girl Isabel. She gets this whole palette to herself. Wow. So there's the shade Isabel, Island Tune, Island Designer, and Resident Rep. And Island Tune and Island Designer are not intended for use in the immediate area. Which one is Island Tune? It's pink. Okay, so it's a matte pink, but it's not intended for... I wonder if it's because of the pigment type that they use and not because of the glitter. I don't know. I don't know enough about Colourpop to speak to this, but I did not get that dark green off my finger. Okay. So we've got Isabel with some little butterflies. It's interesting choice, makes sense, but interesting choice to put a yellow with like 3 pinky shades. I know that's Isabel, sort of, her color scheme. So let's start with that yellow. I don't really ever wear a yellow. This is a very soft yellow though. Okay, yeah, they don't smell like anything cool, just in case you're wondering. Where do I guess I'll go down my arm. So that, actually, I'm gonna leave a spot because I wanna put all the glitters down here. So I'm gonna use my back of my hand, I guess. Okay, I like that yellow. That went on good. That's one swipe. That's a nice yellow. Good job, Isabel. Okay, let's do Island Tune, our corally one. This one is acting very similar to that dark green. I'm picking up a lot with one swipe, but it's also like really obviously packed on. So let's put that under our yellow. Yeah, I don't like this one as much. I don't like the way it's going on. I like the color, but I'll give it, it's okay. Let's do Resident Rep. I think I'll like this Resident Rep. It is very similar to their Shocker Shadow, maybe, but that's all right. I guess it's not, well, it's not really. I do actually, I love that color on my finger. It has like goldish pink glitter in it, but it's a dark pink. Nice. So let's put that on right here. Okay, yeah, I like that one so far. Well, I'm tied on this one and Isabel on this palette. Let's do our Island Designer, our glittery, most glitterous one. This one like flakes off as you're swatching it. It's got a lot of fallout, which I know is normal. But, oh yeah, we're gonna put that one, oh god, I really didn't put this in a good place. We're gonna swatch next to it. Okay, that's different, like visibly different. But how visibly different is the question. So, okay. We'll see if there's more before we speak to the results of that experiment. I don't wear a lot of yellow, but if I find a reason to wear yellow, I will definitely wear that Isabel shade, and I will probably actually really use this one. Let's do the What a Hoot with Blathers and Celeste. Yeah, that pink one is like staining my finger. That would be why they say not to use it on your immediate eye area. It is a very staining one. Okay. Well, maybe this time we'll swatch using these fingers. I am not a professional makeup person, obviously, but I am a professional Animal Crossing lover. Okay. I just skipped right ahead and was gonna start swatching. What a Hoot, obviously with the owls. Meteor Shower, Celestial, All Aflutter, and Who. I love the little fossils and the star bits on there. I like that. And we've got, of course, our little buds up there. I love Celeste. She's like one of my favorite characters in the game. So I'm gonna start. Okay, so they again have the same setup, but they have the colors sort of switched around on this one. I don't know if they were on the other one. Hold on, I gotta find the answer to that. I gotta know. No, okay. So the chunky glitter one is in the same spot on these, but in a different spot on this one. Interesting. So I'm still gonna go in the same order. So I'm gonna start with that light one, Celestial. I am not supposed to be, I already said I wasn't gonna, well, I'm gonna swatch it with that hand this time. Celestial. Again, a very velvety one. It looks like it's got pink glitter in it. Although at this point, that could be glitter from my hand. I don't think it is though. And I'm gonna swatch this one on my hand. So, it's definitely orange. It's a yellowy orange. It's not a Cheeto orange, I guess. It's all right. I have no complaints about that one. It's, again, a good formula for like a really light color. Not as impressive as Isabel, Sorry, Celeste, but I'm still a fan. Let's do Who this time. I'm gonna try not to dig my nails into it. I did that the other day with my Kesha palette, which was unfortunate. I need to cut them. They don't match. Some are square, some are round. Oh well, this is a very dark brown. It matches my little ears. Yeah. So let's swatch that. I like this one. This is a good chocolatey brown. I always want to I'm like, doesn't smell like chocolate obviously, but I'm a fan of that one. So let's do All a Flutter now. That's our metallic brown. Our Blathers rep with the bugs. That's gonna take 2 swatches. It is a gorgeous color though. I love copper colors. And it's very shiny. Even with the glitter all over my hand, you can tell it's shinier than the other ones. So, I'm a fan. Now let's do our Meteor Shower. This time I gotta go back to our same group on that arm. This is like gold, but also, I don't know, it's a couple glitters. It's kind of hard to tell on these ones what exactly the color, like the glitter is. I'm gonna try and get it next to it there. Okay, so far, nope. I was gonna say this might be the most pigmented. On that first initial swipe, it always looks a little more pigmented, but it tones down very quickly, and I'm not I don't want to mess up our experiment. Maybe we'll go back and try it. I'm not sure how much you can really pack that on, but I'm definitely seeing a color difference now. I think the blue is the blue green is like the weakest of it so far though. So our last thing to check out is our label of the ball, and then I will do a look and come back, tell you how it was on a brush, putting it on. So again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Label of the ball. We have our Able sisters with a hat, a shirt, sunglasses, or I guess it could be a hat, dress, and sunglasses. I just noticed they have like flowers at the bottom. The What a Hoot had little tents and houses. The Nook Ink just had like the ocean with a whale tail. And Isabel's has, oh, very tiny outlines of a bunch of other types of villagers that don't get represented on the other stuff, like anteaters, elephants, monkeys, mice. That's, I think, small bears. Well, Stitches is on stuff. Small bears already got their rep. So this one has flowers. Okay, so this is Able Sisters, Taylor's Ticket, Custom Design, and Serene Sable. It's an interesting choice for the name there. I like they got the striped shirt on there. I wish there were more striped shirts here. So let's crack this last one open, get rid of that plastic, and this is already, I'm gonna be biased because I really like purple as well. So this is, again, I think, a different setup than the other ones. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, so the setup on this one matches the orange one. So the purple and orange are paired together in terms of design, and the pink and green are paired together. So let's start with that light Taylor's Ticket. And I'm gonna remember again to clean my finger before swatching, first of all, and to swatch it on my right arm. So let's go in with that Taylor's ticket. Again, this is one of the velvety ones. And let's pop it right here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I like that one. It's very cute. It's a cute color. Very pastel-y. It's interesting that the purples ended up being pastel and the green are pastel. But those ones aren't the ones that have the same pan design. Pan order, I should say. I don't know. Interesting. All of this is kind of irrelevant, but I like thinking about all the details. So let's do that Serene Sable. It's this plummy color, which I assume is comparable to my, ooh, dark pink coral. That, like, I did not push hard, and that made a dent in that pan. It immediately, like, dug into it. You can see all the chunkiness that is on my finger. Okay, let's see how that does. Okay, very velvety. It's like really accentuating the skin on my arm. I have a feeling that one would look cakey, but I have no evidence for that except the fact that it looks like it's really highlighting the like hair follicles on my arm. So let's do costume design. That's this. I'm not a huge fan of this sort of brownish purple color. It always looks to me like it's a bruise, but we're giving it a chance. So that's this one. And yeah, I don't know, it's just because I'm pale. It always makes me feel like I'm just bruised. And so we'll go in and give it a second swipe. Yeah, not the same color scheme as the other ones. Not quite. Not my favorite color. So, okay, our last one then, our last shade is the Able Sisters. We'll add it to our pile of glitters. This is, again, I'm trying to like pack it down so I don't leave glitter everywhere, because she's flaky. I can't even like tell where I swatched these. Okay. This might be, I don't know how I feel about these very glittery ones. It might be even harder to tell, at least on my skin tone, that has any sort of color to it and it's not just like silver glitter. So, yeah. I think if I have to pick some of these, I like the pink and the purple the most, but I also feel like you can't tell that the purple one is purple. So, that's all the products. Very sad about our broken one, but also very into that apple lip tint. I'm gonna put this one on, and I'm gonna see how many of these things I can use on my face. And then we'll come back, talk about overall impressions. Yeah, so we'll be right back. Hi, so I'm back, and I'm a fan of the glitter because not only does it smell awesome because it smells like watermelons, something in me just said as I was doing my makeup, it was like glitter freckles. Glitter freckles. Like, I finished the eye makeup, I struggled to come up with a combination. I ended up using the What a Hoot and 5 Star Island together. And I will get up close so you can sort of see how that worked out. I found the brown was really dark and I had a hard time like blending it out with the other colors. I had to blend a lot, and I ended up mixing the two chunky like glitter like Island Designer and Meteor Shower. I ended up very carefully like packing them on my lid at the end. I was very scared that I was going to get the chunky glitter in my eyes, and I'm wearing contact lenses, so that was that. But I will say I tried to do a look with the blue and purple on like one eye and the pink and orange on the other eye, and I did not like the blue and purple together. They kind of clashed when they were put together, so I don't know if I'll use the bluish green one. I might use the purple here and there, but I really, like, me personally, I find these two to be the most useful. And I did actually use all of the colors in all 4 shades in both palettes for this look. I started like with the yellow on the inner corners and kind of just went like lightest to darkest, keeping the matte shades, you know, up top a little bit. It is a little more like harsh on the tops than I would usually go for, but I had a limited colors palette, but it worked out well. I actually ended up going with this blush instead of this one, because I thought that this one honestly is like a little too cool tone, and I'm already very cool tone. I didn't want to look like washed out. So I actually really like this one. So I used that one. I kind of did like the e-girl style. I originally had just like a casual look, and then I was like, no, these are really fun. I want to do something fun with them. So we have our little golden bell glitter all over the top, and this blush. And I stuck with the apple lip tint. I like it. It is a little like, I had to reapply it, so I put it on when I started my makeup so I could see how it would wear during the whole time. And I did have to reapply it because it started to like look a little faded, especially around like the edges, and a little chunky a little bit. So I mean, I like all of this. I like this collection. Overall, I'm just sad that that eyeshadow was broken, but that's not really their fault. I don't think that I will use this makeup set in like my everyday looks very much, just because it is limited and the colors are difficult to blend out into something casual. This was my best effort to do that, which I then of course changed with the blush look. But overall, I really like this collection. It was a good deal. The packaging is adorable. Everything, like the lip products all smell really nice. I really don't know if this is intentionally supposed to smell like watermelon, but it does. It's very pleasant. So overall, I think it's a good collab. I think they did a good job. I'm a fan. I like it. So all that being said, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Hopefully. I'm very busy, but I wanted to make something for this collection because I was excited for it and it didn't disappoint. So Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye.